This is a sign. This is the future. See, because it's empty. There's nothing on it yet. This is a symbol for that which is to be done. And there's thousands of them all over the subway, all over New York City. I mean, do you see now why I have to believe that there's no such thing as chance? They put these up over old advertisements, you know. Someone goes around, it's his job, he gets paid for it. And he puts these up over top of old advertisements so that nobody gets free advertising time. I think that's hysterical. I mean, I think about that and I just don't know. I can't believe it. It's easier for me to believe that someone goes around and puts them up for me to draw on. Anyway, I run upstairs and I bought a box of chalk and I came down and it was just, I mean, it was perfect. Chalk it just drew on it so beautifully. And chalk, I mean, look at this. It's such a great medium. I don't have to clean up after myself. It's cheap. And there seemed to be just more and more of these black spaces. They were popping up everywhere. And for the next 4 years, I guess about 81 to 84, I drew on every one that I saw. I tried to learn to state things as simply as possible, you know, just like a prime number. You know, there's so much information can be conveyed with just a single line, and the slightest change in that line can create a totally different meaning. Sometimes these images, they seem to evolve, you know, or they seem to, like, mutate into these other kinds of images, or they would, like, multiply and give birth to these new figures, and then they would get incorporated into the system. And it's weird, but once I started to realize exactly how I was communicating, that's when I became more aware of exactly what I was communicating, and starting to be, you know, like much more in touch with exactly what was going on back and forth. So not just throwing out, you know, abstract images, but really now trying to guide people to see certain things and dealing with social issues. What began to appear in a lot of the drawings was like a TV screen, or maybe it'd be like a computer screen, or a telephone. And I think these things had significance and power in the drawings because they have so much significance and power in our lives. And a lot of the drawings, they're about power, you know, like the transfer of power, or power being used for different reasons. And I think one of the biggest issues in the world today is the amassing or the balance of power, you know, supposedly to avoid total destruction.